baby movie. Good, welcome everyone, well met, season's greetings, and associated platitudes.
Multi-greet.
What he said.
Exactly, ditto.
Welcome to our generous spread.
It is a spread.
It is, isn't it? Fantastic. Sorry, of course, my name is Max.
Oh, hi, my name is Sam.
And we are joined for the first time out of Delirium by the man who is a Reynard City Chronicle in his own right, Mr. Rob Turner.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us again, and this
It's always a pleasure.
This is the new setup.
Yeah, it's looking fabulous. Yeah, top stuff.
It's a bit more spacious than, the Delirium.
Indeed, yes, exactly. And I'm not fearing for my life this time, so that's awesome.
No.
Yeah, that also. Yes.
No spider fence.
Yeah.
No insane clock radio in the other room.
Yeah.
And we've even managed... Oh, God. What did happen to the second hand of time?
I don't want to talk about it.
We'll just assume that it's found its home somewhere special. We are here gathered for a mashup. I must admit, I do actually like it like this. I think maybe...
It's nice open.
Yeah, it is. Maybe this should be the setup.
Well, I can comfortably turn and look at both of you. Nothing wrong with the old set, but this is a little more easygoing to keep.
It does feel nice and chill, yeah.
It has a proper salon feel to it.
Yeah.
Indeed. This does feel like somewhere where you would find wits and raconteurs.
It does, absolutely. But what we do have, more importantly, is mulled wine.
Huzzah!
I'll be mum.
After you, sir.
Please, Christmas cheer me.
Yes, I'll try not to spill it on your toes. It's alright, your toes are well out of reach. I'd have to really try.
Exactly, like I would be very concerned if that were to happen.
It's alright, the only toes I'm going to spill it on my own. That's what usually happens.
Alrighty.
Season's greetings to you all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Santé.
Santé.
Ooh. Oh shit, that's fresh.
That hits the spot. Lovely.
It is the season, folks.
It is, yes. Before we leap into what we're going to be doing this month, there is just one piece of business.
Oh, yes.
I think you know what piece of business that is.
Is it the poll?
It is the poll.
The poll.
So if you weren't with us last month, then we, for our motor movie, which we tend to do now in November for some reason, don't ask us how, it just happened, we were looking at Christine and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Which became Chittine and Chrissy Bang Bang, respectively.
Fair play. Also, at time of recording, happy 100th birthday, Dick Van Dyke.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Yes, indeed, sir.
Including ours, we had 9 votes in total across the board.
Okay.
It was a pretty even split, but it was kind of clear where people's feelings lie, something like that.
Got me on my knees, Layla.
By a total vote of 6 votes to 3,
Okay.
it would appear that ladies love the idea of Dark Van Dyke.
Nice!
Yes, Chrissy Bang Bang is our motor movie for November, and will be here with a fanfare. So again, as always, thank you to everyone who did vote in the poll, and as always, check out what we're going to be doing here today, and then once this goes out, the polls will be up in all of the usual places, and tell us whether you think the mashup that we're about to create qualifies as a maybe movie or not. Just a quick reminder as well, before I go any further, long-time viewers will know we don't do maybe movies in January. The poll, I'll keep it running for as long as I can, everywhere that I post it, and we will then announce in February whether we have a winner or not. Also, it's going to be Christmas week the week after, so there won't be anything out next Friday on the 26th, on Boxing Day, because I will be sleeping.
Yeah.
But we will have a special out for New Year's Day.
And I'll be picking a fight with Jake Paul.
Okay.
Boxing. Oh, please yourselves.
No, that was good. Not quite worth the star, but it was good. And of course, we have plenty of stars up for the grab. And what are we doing this time then, guys?
Oh man, we're going to have some hijinks.
Yes, this is going to be an entertaining one.
Yes, if you've seen the thumbnail, then you'll already know. We are looking at Elf and Violent Night as a mashup. So I guess that means we've got Violent Elf?
Indeed.
Oh my gosh.
It's either Violent Elf or Elf Knight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Violent Elf Knight.
I don't know, Elf Knight sounds kind of cool.
Elf Knight with a K?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, sexy man.
Okay.
Is that a sexy?
Yeah, that's a thing, yeah.
I
got my seasonal star.
Okay. After watching this, because it was on Film 4, and I watched it, and I've got to say, I have thoughts. But this is Violent Night specifically, not Elf. But like I say, I have thoughts.
Okay, which is good.
Yes. Very, very quickly then. So we've got Violent Night from 2022, Elf from 2003. The problems, first of all, I think our timeline for a start.
I have a pitch that might help with this.
Okay, go ahead.
I've got to be honest, and I think I might alienate some people with my stance on this. I am not a big fan of the whole quote-unquote Christmas film discourse. And what do I mean by Christmas film? Is basically taking anything that in effect has a Christmas tree in the background or the colour green, and then saying, oh, I watched this over Christmas instead of, I don't know, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life, etc. I mean, don't get me wrong, I just want to say Christmas can be a difficult time for people, and if it is your tradition that you watch the Magic Roundabout in your pants, and you eat licorice all sorts, that's great, but don't tell me that licorice all sorts in your pants watching the Magic Roundabout is Christmas dinner, because it's not.
We're still talking about eating licorice all sorts, not putting them in your pants.
Christmas is a difficult time, I'm not judging.
Okay.
You know, like I said, if it's the salted licorice, that'll just get weird.
Especially if you shelve them and put them out for the kids next Halloween.
Oh my god, yes, that is definitely not treat. That's a very horrible trick. That's the trick that gets you on a list.
It does,
It's like Santa's naughty list and the police's. Definitely don't try that at home. That's my opinion on it. So when I was thinking about this in terms of a pitch, because the tricky thing is, Violent Night is in effect like the accumulation of this, and when I explain this it'll kind of make sense. I saw in Tesco they had gingerbread flavoured Doritos.
Yes, I saw the video.
And the two just don't go together at all. Just to be clear, there are, and in fact I know of at least one person that likes that taste, and if so, that's cool. I'm not saying you can't like it. I'm saying it's weird, and I'm also saying, again, if someone were to invite me around for Christmas dinner, and Christmas dinner turned out to be Greg's festive bake, gingerbread Doritos, then I wouldn't be that happy. I've got to be honest, it would not be to my expectations, whereas having turkey and stuffing and mash would be a little bit more traditional. So the Christmas film that you're getting in the mashup of Violent Night and Elf, you know, like at the start of Elf, you've got, I can't remember the character's name, but let's
Papa
call
Elf.
Papa Elf, that makes sense. So Bob Newhart, Papa Elf, and you know, he's doing the story and it's really sweet and he's got that lovely deadpan delivery that he's got, which is fantastic, because Violent Night is not a sweet film. This horrifically violent, produced by the director of, like, John Wick Deadpool 2.
It was by the producers, yeah. But
the thing is, you are not getting regular Bob Newhart telling this story. Oh, no. You are getting crappy AI that looks like stilted Scandinavian stop motion, like the Judder Man in your head. And
beware the Judder Man, my dear.
It is being told not to Will Ferrell Elf, because we're not going to afford Will Ferrell Elf, and also you don't deserve Will Ferrell Elf.
Okay.
You get Jim Parsons from the musical animated series that nobody watches on ITV, Elf.
Jim Parsons, what? Sheldon Jim Parsons?
Sheldon Jim Parsons,
right.
Yes.
Bazinga.
It's a thing that exists.
I didn't know that.
I know that it exists. I haven't
from Big
watched
Bang.
it. I knew this from the Radio Times listings. I didn't actually watch it because I don't want to.
Okay.
Fair enough. I'm not sure about the Jim Parsons bit, but I like the Judder Man bit. That seems
Exactly.
to fit more.
Like, I think we have to kind of get this into people's heads, like from the get-go, because the reason I'm sort of bringing up the whole Christmas thing is Violent Night seems very self-consciously Christmas film, like a bit like, did you see like the MCU Hawkeye series?
Yes.
Like that, I think, was sort of channeling the same thing. I mean, I enjoyed that a bit more, but it got on my nerves.
It's a Christmas film made by people who accept that in this current day people like alternative Christmas films.
Yeah.
It's kind of like trying to feed into the meta of it, rather than just making a Christmas film and then it gaining a reputation as a Christmas film, even though it's technically not.
Yeah. But
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, yeah, that kind of is the thing. It's like, instead of saying Die Hard is a Christmas movie, it's saying, let's make Die Hard with Santa.
the thing is, I think as we go, I think I'll try and get into it. I do think there's some really interesting concepts in this film.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think there are some very clever uses of sort of seasonal weapons in the film, like credit where it's due. Also, like casting, but I think we can kind of talk about that a bit more. I can't help that these are things that I'm personally uncomfortable with. It was interesting to watch, because it kind of cemented my thoughts on it. It'll be interesting to see how we go, like how we do the blend, but I'm throwing that out there, that's all.
Right, well, I mean, it's looking at things through a darker lens, in the tradition that is Violent Night, is a way to go. It simplifies things, and it also makes Buddy a stand-up, because he's a freak in this world.
Yes. Well, this is, I mean...
You know, he's already a freaking elf, but in, like, in a
More
really,
so.
there's something wrong with this guy kind of way.
Absolutely. Just as a note, we would have to, at quite an early juncture, somehow, how can I put this nicely without seeming cruel, nobble Trudy, because Buddy should be our person who is there to remind Santa of the value, the spirit of Christmas.
Oh, well, if we're going to do tie-ins to other things, and again, this is going to break a few people's hearts, but also you deserve it, they're also having a rough patch, because if you think about it, in Violent Night, Santa is having a rough patch with Mrs. Claus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, again, not to kind of spoil things too much, but I kind of would have liked to have seen that a bit more rather than be told about it.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Oh, yeah.
In effect, kind of reducing it to a cameo almost, I think would make more sense, because you've got a lot of characters to juggle in this.
There is a lot.
Like,
I
even
can
before you
appreciate
get-
wanting to include that scene, because it is an element in Violent Night, and you're right, it's one of those parts of Violent Night where it's very much telling you, not showing you.
Exactly. I had a number of different ideas, and I kind of ended up rejecting most of them about how we can start this and get this going. Best one I could come up with. Oh, I almost forgot something very, very important. As it is Christmas,
Oh, it's time to burn the effigy, is it?
it is time to burn the effigy.
Yay! Huzzah! Indeed. Exactly.
So what I ended up doing was actually combining a couple of the ideas that I had, because we've got Buddy, and we've got very nice Santa, and then you've got more real world Santa, if you like,
Yeah.
in Violent Night. And I thought, how do we match this? Do we need to do some kind of thing where we almost go Nightmare Before Christmas, where he ends up taking the wrong road and ends up in the wrong universe with the wrong Santa? Was one that I looked at. But then I suddenly realised, hang on, no, we don't need to do that. There's only one Santa. The Santa that we get at the beginning of Elf, that's Buddy's idealised version of Santa.
Ooh, that's clever. Okay, credit to you, that's clever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we get to use both Santas, because one is Buddy's perspective Santa, and one is the
Okay,
real
that
thing.
is really clever.
That is great.
I think that's Star
is
good.
good. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
haven't finished yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
so take a star just for that.
It's almost like Elf 1.5, because we're essentially changing the end of Elf to the events that happen on New Year's Eve, on Christmas Eve. What we get instead is Trudy loves one of the books that Buddy's dad has published,
Right,
and has
okay.
written a book herself. So as a Christmas present from her grandmother, she's made a massive investment to the publishers.
That was going to be one of my suggestions, is that they were going to be guests.
Yeah, and so wants the editor of the book company to come and hear her granddaughter's pitch. That's her Christmas present to her. And it happens to be that Christmas when Buddy turns up, so he brings Buddy along.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And because he's now experienced the real world, that's why the rose-tinted glasses come off, and now he can see Santa for who he really is. And that's how we end up with David Harbour Santa.
Which is a really cool concept. I like that.
Yeah. Does that work?
And also, because it also then kind of helps to sort of slightly sidestep. What's his name? Ed, like the guy that played Santa in Elf, isn't with us anymore, I don't think.
Oh, is he not?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah. Okay.
So you could kind of keep that to a minimum, and that would work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it also meant, because I was a bit worried about if we're combining these as a mashup, we're losing a lot of characters from Elf. But then again, with the exception of James Caan, most of the characters are really cameos.
Yeah.
They're only really there.
They add texture.
They're really there for Will Ferrell to play off of.
Yeah.
So we can afford to lose them.
Other aspect as well, I think we spoke about this yesterday, tying in Christmas films. Buddy being the kind of character that he is, does kind of line up quite nicely with, say, Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
So, in effect, having him as the conscience of not quite bad Santa.
Thurman Merman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Are we happy with that?
Yeah,
as a
cool.
starting point?
Yeah, carry
I
on.
think so. Yeah.
Do we then want to allow, is it Michael and, I can't remember, Mary Steenburgen's character?
The mum.
Emily.
Alright, cool.
So do we say that Gertrude's invited the entire family?
I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like adding these extra characters to the thing, which will add to the dynamic of the squabbling family and everything like that, and like the comparison to an ordinary family compared to
That's
these
true.
rich a-holes, is going to give us a lot of opportunity. And also, if we feel like it, we can actually, that there's more people that chase around the house.
That's true. Yeah, because there is like quite a lot of hoodlums.
Yeah. I mean, like 8 or 9 to begin with, and then there's
I
like
think
16
I would
that
argue.
turn up
I would
later.
argue too many, but that's a whole other thing.
And it also works quite well because Michael being that kind of sort of down-to-earth New Yorker compared to, what's her name's son? Who's always on the who's always
Bertrude.
Yeah, Bertrude, of course it is. Bertrude. Yeah, so there's a nice chalk and cheese thing there as well.
Yeah.
Do we just want to touch on acts so we know where we're stopping? Because again, it sounds like we're going to be kind of basically in the plot predominantly of Violent Night.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense.
Okay. I mean, from my take, I thought Act 2 with Violent Night, so I'm going to take that's the one we're going closest with, starts when Santa doesn't walk away.
When he sees them through the window and... yeah, that's exactly what I called it.
Yeah. I'm not sure where Act 3 goes. It's a bit wobbly. I had it, the bit when basically Dad admits to stealing the money.
Okay, I had 2. I had either where they do the rip-off Die Hard 2 reveal,
Yeah.
which is about an hour and 8 minutes, but then again it's an hour and 51, so that seemed a bit early. But the other one that I thought was about 10 minutes later, after Santa takes out the beating.
Yeah, because the shed fight is the scene before that, the barn scene.
Oh yes, of course it is. Yeah.
It's the barn fight, and
that's
then
right,
it's Dad confessing to stealing all the money,
yeah,
and
of course
everybody
it is.
getting pissed off and dragging them outside.
Again, that was another thing I wasn't hugely comfortable with.
What, that Dad's like soft, friendly Dad is actually a bit of a dick.
I mean, I get it as a twist, and like if you took about it like purely in terms of sort of like screenwriting 101 plot terms, yes, it just kind of made me think like I have even fewer people to root for, and it just kind of made me a bit sad.
Yeah, it's a bit of a carpet pull.
Mm-hmm.
It is a bit of a carpet pull.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, because the only
And I'm
good
not-
character in the actual movie is Trudy.
And again, this got to me though. Even then, she still says rude words. She still does the traps, which is a whole other thing.
We'll come to that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And it's like, it is such a strange kind of half and half, where on the one hand, they kind of want to show how edgy they are, and John Leguizamo says rude words, and, and they want to sort of really kind of throw it into it, but they sort of want the kind of the moral and the sort of the, Christmas magic thing as well. It's like, I don't know, my feeling is either go full brass iron torch everything, or try and make this a kid's thing. I think there's some really smart concepts in there. Some really good casting.
But you could have toned back the violence to make it more of a
You could
family-friendly Christmas
You
film.
could have made this a family film. I honestly think I personally think it would have been better for it. Gotta be honest.
Okay, well, if we are ready to jump in,
I guess we are.
We're
I mean,
just-
Go for it.
as we're going to be anyway.
exactly. So we still have our Because movie in case things go wrong and we need to dig ourselves out of the hole. Just before we begin, a couple of things I noticed. I didn't realise that one of the writers in Elf was Carl Gass from Tenacious D.
Oh, fun fact.
Yeah.
A tribe of asparagus children, but they're self-conscious about the way their pee smells.
And also, Buddy is leaving the North Pole and he talks to the animated animals.
Yeah.
And there's the polar bear cub.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The voice of the polar bear cub was Ray Harryhausen.
Wow! That I didn't know.
Did not know that.
That is awesome. I didn't even realise he was around at that time.
I know.
That is so cool.
So, we are into Act 1. How much of this do we want to then to allow to go on rails. I mean, we can blend together essentially the start of Violent Night with stuff that's going on across town with, what's his dad's name again? Walter, that's it. Getting dragged in by his boss saying they've invested X amount of millions in the company, but they want somebody out there. I need my top editor on it. Oh, but it's Christmas Eve. Do you still want a job tomorrow?
Yeah,
exactly. Is that like
kind of a Christmas Carol thing with Scrooge? You're gonna, Bob Cratchit, I want you here Christmas morning. All that kind of rubbish.
Usual Gubbins.
Yes, but again, then obviously he can take his family. That's the one concession that he managed to wrangle out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got to give him a little bit of character growth because this isn't the beginning of Elf. We've got to give him a little bit.
Exactly.
And it's good because again, that immediately introduces the contrast of this family versus that family. They're both business people, but one is much more cutthroat than the other, and it'll be apparent straight away.
Yes. Do we then want to allow that they arrive late, that they get lost? I mean, obviously, they would still need to arrive before the terrorists do their thing.
Yeah. Well, cause, like I said, because I think, because you have to sort of get them there somehow,
Yeah. So they turn up just before they kind of take everybody out. I'm assuming Buddy is going to be dressed in his elf costume.
Of course.
We're
going to do, like, a version of Zack Snyder's elf costume. So, because this is dark and it's extreme, it's going to be muted. It's going to be like saturated colours.
He's going to have armour in his new elf outfit.
He'll move in slow motion at inappropriate times and then speed up again.
Yeah. Are we saying Zoe Deschanel is brought along as well, or not?
Well, it's after Elf, so yes, they are together.
Yeah, okay.
Because you then also have more sort of female characters to play off each other as well, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that's a very good point. Also, she's, like many of the characters she plays, she's quite a clever young woman. The room is full of morons in Violent Night.
This is
with
true.
the exception of Trudy.
Yes.
And maybe her mum. But the room is full of morons, and adding a couple of brains to the situation would just...
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. In terms of setup, that the majority of the rest of Act 1 is just going to run as it's going to go. I think we want to keep Elf, we want to keep Buddy, we call him Elf, call him Buddy.
Yeah.
Keep Buddy and Santa separate until we get to Act 2.
It's like, because in effect they've got different jobs. So.
Exactly.
Hang on a minute. What we're doing at the moment is like going against what we said earlier on. We're actually losing the Elf Santa because we've skipped past that part.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we do, a bit like the opening of Elf, a bit of a recap of Buddy's tale.
Yes.
That would kind of, yeah.
Well, the other thing that we could do with that is... Oh, no, that's not going to work. No. I was going to say we have the Elf Santa drops them off at the house, but then that doesn't work, because obviously we've...
Yeah, no, because that breaks the thing.
So yes, we'd have to do a recap so that we see that Santa.
Exactly, yeah. I think exactly, and then that then sort of helps us kind of with the runtime as well. Because again, ideally, I think you don't want this to be too long.
No. We want to include that Santa contrast. We want to...
Exactly.
We need to see Buddy's rose-coloured glasses.
Exactly.
Exactly. And then, you got the voiceover. Like I say, I still think it's,
What, Bob?
Dub Jim Parsons.
Oh, right,
awkward.
Which is also nice, because it also adds that extra layer as to why Buddy was brought up by the elves and not by Santa and Mrs. Claus. Because they were trying to protect him from what Santa's really like.
Yes.
Exactly. Well, I mean, to be fair, he is a man who sort of constantly sort of drinks booze and is on sugar, so he probably is kind of very manic.
Yeah.
He didn't notice them sort of bullying Rudolph, so that's a whole other thing.
But however we do it, again, if we're ending Act 1 in the same place, then we should contrive that Buddy is not there so he doesn't see him.
Yeah.
So we get a nice reveal when they run into each other.
Well, yeah, absolutely, because, that's not a problem, because with the structure of how things happen, they're all in that one family room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Being all snarpy at each other, and obviously these people going, what are you doing here, what's going on? Santa comes down in, the other side of the house, isn't it? It's one of the rooms on the other side of the house.
It is, yeah.
So,
it's a very big house.
And I think it's going to be easy to keep them separated.
So I've just got an idea. If you want to go nice and simple, I need to go to the toilet. He's had all of that sugar.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's drunk all of that pop. He needs to go to the toilet.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fantastic.
And he's like, you could imagine him saying something like that and doing it in that way, I think.
Yeah. I think that's our Act 1.
That's all right.
Huzzah!
That was all very smooth.
Good work, team.
Buddy is out of the room. So this would be a chance, and I take it for him to go AWOL as well?
Well, I think it makes sense, because I think somehow I think you kind of want to have Buddy link up with Santa.
Yes.
Because, in effect, then you have, like, that kind
Comedy
of dynamic.
duo.
Yeah, like I said, comedy duo dynamic.
Straight guy in there. Yeah.
And, you know, sort of character-wise, Harbour. In effect, I mean, he's not totally a grouch, but it is very much that dynamic, I think.
He's just fed up, isn't he?
Exactly. And I think, credit where it's due, he plays it really well.
David Harbour does have a good presence for that.
Yeah, and he's kind of got that kind of disillusionment. I mean, ironically, I would say the more kind of Santa-y character is the Red Guardian he plays in the MCU. I think he's much more avuncular in that film.
I haven't seen...
Who is this old Santa?
I haven't seen it, but I know what you mean from the trailers. I know
Exactly.
sort of, yeah.
I like Thunderbolts is good. He's wearing red, he's big, he's jolly and avuncular.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But he's out of the room, so how are you going to have him then ditch whichever mook is supervising his trip to the bathroom?
I think we go down the Get Smart Inspector Gadget route, wherein Buddy, like I say, even knockoff QD Buddy that we have in this, sort of basically sort of doing it by accident. So, you know, he sort of realises, oh, you know, I've left behind a bit of a brown present. Better get the room spray, and then as he's sort of bending over to grab it, accidentally puts like room spray in the henchman's eyes.
Yeah, because so the henchman starts getting really short-tempered. Come on, hurry up, blah, blah, blah. Ah! He gets scared and sprays him in the face.
And then like, oh, I'm sorry, let me get wash.
Maybe he's got the air freshener in one hand, he's got a plunger in the other to try and clear the blood.
Let me clean your eyes.
Lovely, yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suck out your eyes. It was a total accident.
And already we have descended to poop jokes.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yep, committed.
I wanted to help him and then it got worse. And then, like I say, just complete accident.
He trips.
Falls over out the window.
Either that or he trips or he falls and he gets his head stuck in the toilet and the flush goes.
Exactly. And
all
it's
of that
just
kind of
like...
stuff.
Who does number 2 work for?
As this is going on, like they say, they're sort of mistaking him as like some brilliant operative when he's actually just an absolute buffoon lucking into it.
Yeah, I have to agree that I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that is definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, multi-bang.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, happy to get off the board.
It's just pure gold, and it's completely original scene as well, so that's just great.
Thank you.
Oh, keep those over there. I've got some here as well.
Oh, right. Oh, groovy. Okay. All fingers crossed.
In the meanwhile, we get our foreshadowing of the kill squad, the thing about the $300 million, blah, 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 blah. As they put it, there is a gopher on the loose. Or at the same time, we can also, if we want at that point, have somebody go, actually, that guy in the elf costume, he's gone missing as well.
Well,
Or do you want to stall that for later?
Well, I'm thinking maybe they think the gopher is Buddy. You know, so
Yes.
they
There we
go
go.
that yourself.
Adding a nice extra layer to it. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, of course. Yes, of course. They think he's that good because he took out the guy in the bathroom and the guy who Santa took out as well.
Oh, of
So
course.
they think
Because
he's taken out both.
they say it's both him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He's a
wacky
pro.
shenanigans.
He's a bro. Is he a ninja?
Exactly. Theatricality and deception are powerful agents.
So the next bit that I've got is Santa in the games room with the fight with the pool balls.
Oh, yes.
Just so we know, at what point in this act do we want him to run into Buddy?
I think at a point where something has happened, because obviously the magic isn't working.
Yeah.
Like I say, he's just had this rather horrible fight. He's probably got blood on him. It's probably the worst time for him to, I think, almost literally run into Buddy. Like, in a corridor or...
I mean, I like that. I mean, do we want, at least for a little bit of this act, to have Trudy and Buddy team up? And it's Buddy that takes Trudy up into the attic, or vice versa?
It's a tricky one.
If we did that, we'd...
Because that does affect the duo dynamic.
Yeah, it would. It means that Buddy and Santa aren't going to meet up until the third act, which could be fine, but I'm just pointing it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing as well, Trudy, one issue, again, I have for the film, like, a lot of things that she has in her life, like, she's not got a lot of positivity in her life, and having someone who's had this experience, being with her, reassuring her that Santa is real.
You know, you got a great point there, yeah.
You know, someone who's kind of able to tell them, like,
Oh.
I've been through guff and
I
it
think we
gets
should give it to
better.
the third act.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, cool.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, we have that, and we save him bumping into Santa for the third act. After they've developed this relationship, and she's got this image.
So, yeah.
Buddy's filled her with this image of what Santa's really
that's
like.
really good. Oh, I take it.
Gives us a chance to use
Yes.
more of the other Santa as well.
Gold
Because
star.
Buddy's explaining things, we'll get little flashes of his version of Santa.
And I was also going to say, what we could do with that as well is we just have to randomly put an Etch-a-Sketch in there, and he does him a little drawing of what he thinks Santa looks like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are both awesome. I think those.
I think we all get one.
Yay,
I think there's a
team!
combination. We all work towards that.
Yay! Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
I was going to say as well, at this point, when they think that Buddy is obviously the operative here, because they've got his family, hostages, they start kind of questioning, who is he? Who does he work for? And you could probably have his dad go, well, or Michael go, well, he's an elf. What does that mean? What does that stand for? And then we can have Zoe Deschanel go, yeah, he's an agent for the elite lethal force. An elf agent.
He's with the elf service.
So we still get all the stuff with Santa going off and discovering that Al has been killed.
Welcome to the party, pal!
And then him talking on the phone with Scrooge. And that brings us back into the next scene, is questioning the family. So that works really, really, really well.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the bit, I think that's when Trudy runs off, isn't it? Oh no, she's already away, isn't it?
She's...
Is she already up? No, she's not up in the attic until a little bit later.
Yeah, because like I say, I kind of like the idea of, like you say, setting up that relationship. And
Because there's the bit where her dad says there is no Santa, and that's when she runs off, isn't it?
Yes!
That's right.
Buddy, that's when she runs into Buddy, and he can then, as we say, go into what you were just saying there about, no, there is a Santa, I know him,
Yeah.
Look at the costume.
Indeed, but delivered in a very dour Zack Snyder way, because this is a dark, horrible film.
It really changes the context, doesn't it, when it's a film that you don't actually like?
It really does, indeed. And like I say, just for people, if you enjoy this film, I get it. It's not a bad film. I'm not having a go at you if you like the film. This isn't personally directed at you, apart from a couple of times where I exaggerate for comedic effect. But it reeks of someone in their room, hiding away from the family. They don't want to play Trivial Pursuit. And it's like, have 5 minutes of watching Call the Midnight with your mum. Make her happy for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then go back upstairs and read your magazine or whatever. Whatever it is you young folks do.
I was going to say, does anybody read magazines anymore?
Yes! No!
So, someone under the pillow, I think.
Or
But
something, yeah.
Ooh la la!
Moving on.
yes.
We get the healing montage, which then we can tie that in with Trudy running away and then running into Buddy.
Yeah,
And
yes.
then-
That's where
Yeah.
we put that in there, yeah.
Yeah.
With the flashback as well to Viking times. Yeah, and that's when Trudy's in the attic.
Just to go back a step there, we're skipping past the scene when everybody opens or is forced to open the presents.
Oh, I've got that now.
Oh, yes.
So I wonder if this is where we reveal that Gertrude reveals to the family that the reason Walter's here is because of this present she
Yes,
planned. So it's like,
absolutely, yeah.
after all of these insulting gifts, she goes, "Actually, I was going to do something nice for you, kid."
Yeah.
Oh, right,
I think
yeah.
that's a good. Yeah, that's
Nice,
a good one.
thank you.
I like that. I was going to say one of the presents as well. Although no, it's not going to work because that only works for Buddy, doesn't it? There should be a Jack in the Box.
Oh, yeah. No,
Oh yes.
Although you could just put that in anyway, just have it go like, my old nemesis. That's the other thing that bothers me about the film. They talk in trailer lines in this film.
Yes.
Film
dies
reference.
Oh God, no! Please don't.
Exactly. Party hat.
And then obviously we get Jason's present as well, which is set up for later.
Yep. So yeah, then we back to Santa's memory and the kill team arriving.
Yep.
In the normal plot, this is where Santa gets kidnapped. We want her captured. We want that, don't we? Because then we've got Buddy and Trudy in the attic.
Yes.
Try and yes, because then
This is going to sound weird, but it does connect. I was watching Home Alone 3 as part of a review for something else. And I think one thing that kind of bothered me in that film is that, like, the kid in it, which was supposedly a sickly kid, was kind of doing stuff that, like, adults would find physically hard to do. Whereas I think if you've got Trudy and Buddy the Elf, they're sort of helping with the trap side of things.
Well, we know he's a very quick builder.
That too! Thank you very much, yes. Tie in, yes. So that way, the trap thing then makes more sense when you've got more people doing it.
It does quite a lot of trap and also quite a lot of probable noise making the trap. It was always a little bit, how did they not?
Yeah.
No, I get your point.
We could do that. We could have her building the traps, but then Buddy's going around behind her, making everything non-lethal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good. See, I like that. That's kind of, you know, a couple more slices of the heart there. I think that's good.
Yes.
And then, but when she kind of notices, but why? Because you don't want to get end up on the naughty list, do you?
Bingo.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Start.
Also, yeah, absolutely. Also, I think while we're in the attic, we should have a moment when Buddy does his routine of best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing loud for all to hear, and start singing and have to be shut up by
Yes. Oh, that's good as well. Yes. Bonus.
Because I did wonder. I know we were saying about delaying Buddy meeting Santa until Act 3.
Yeah.
Because the other thought was when they capture Santa, now that we're saying that he's up in the attic with Trudy, he would know and he would want to go and save Santa. We kind of do a different version of this where they capture Buddy as well. And if Santa won't talk, obviously Santa recognises Buddy, Buddy doesn't recognise Santa, so they threaten to torture Buddy to make Santa talk.
Okay, so we're saying as soon as he realises they've got Santa, he rushes out of the attic and goes to help him
It's Santa,
and gets
yeah.
immediately captured.
Yes.
To be fair, that is very Buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
You're
rushing
not-
in blindly, yeah.
But then doesn't recognise him because this isn't the Santa that he knows.
Exactly. Oh, and then
But Buddy,
because
Santa
we've had
recognises-
we've had the flashback to Santa's past.
Mm-hmm.
We can now have a usual suspects moment
Ah.
where like all the signs then come out in
Oh, yeah.
Buddy,
Yeah.
and then everything that he thought was kind of sparkling and lovely, like it all kind of, like he's looking all around and it's all kind of turning to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute. And then, to top it off, because let's have another pop culture reference,
Oh dear.
he then cuts back and he goes,
Take it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Take it.
definitely.
Also, just for my ego, we should have a line where it's, oh, Santa, you got red on you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why not? Let's
Probably at the beginning when he first, oh, Santa, you don't look good, you got red on you. Or whatever, you know.
Yeah, go on.
Exactly. It's like,
Go on.
I always do.
You got red on you.
Cool, so just to give us a couple of minutes because we are deep into Act 2. Very quickly, we're just going to take a quick pause and do a quick shout out, our seasonal shout out.
Of course.
This one is going to be for one of our other new friends and another one of rapidly becoming one of my favourite audio horror channels, or just audio story channels. It's not just horror.
Oh, of course.
So this is for Naya Nomaku, who has been doing great things on a channel, reading obviously poetry and prose as well. Her voice is just fantastic for it.
Yeah.
It's rich. It's like having your lobes tickled with velvet.
All right. That sounds quite nice.
Yeah, no, she's fantastic in what she does. She's done also...
That's high praise.
Yes. She has done some of the works by my friend Stephen Sinclair, who I'm working with on a new book, as well as a range of other stuff. So do go and check it out. The channel is fantastic. There will be a link above, and of course in the description below. Naya, whatever you're doing for Christmas, I hope you have a great one. And again, thank you for all of your support.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Xadrum is more than just curious content on YouTube. We're also a small publishing house with books covering a range of genres from 1940s pulp adventure to children's novels and even a touch of the macabre for those who like their literature on the dark side. Our titles are available in both paperback and ebook formats. Ebooks are available on Amazon, but physical copies can only be bought exclusively through our website at xadrum.com. Jeff's got enough cash as it is, so why not help us little guys grow and thrive? Links can be found in our banner and in the description to all of our videos, and we look forward to helping you indulge your itch for escapism. If Buddy's down there and he sees them burn Santa's sack and things like this, he'd be like, that's even... Oh.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to do it full on.
And then,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then we get our exposition from Scrooge about how the shitty childhood that he had.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Because this is the thing, I honestly think, like, if he wanted to, John Leguizamo, he'd be really good for Panto because he seems to have that sort of camp energy and he does it really well.
He can camp it up pretty
And
well.
I kind of find it sad that he's in this film.
He probably could
That
use
energy in a kid's film would be brilliant. And I want to say, because I do like him, I think he's a genuinely funny guy. Whenever I sort of see him in interviews and stuff, you know, he seems really engaging, and I'm a little bit saddened by it. My dad uses this phrase. So in German, there's a word called Schnörkel. Have you heard this?
No, Schnörkel. That's
Right,
a
so
great
it's
word.
kind of, I love it 'cause it's a fun word to say, but it's kind of the equivalent of gilding the lily. It's like putting something unnecessary on top of it, and I don't think the swearing is necessary, I don't think the violence is necessary, and there's about 800 pop culture references, too many. And I think that's what bothers me about this film.
Is that there is a nub of a good film here.
Exactly.
And they took all of the wrong decisions.
It's like if we can get the Christmas equivalent of Tarantino to nick the good stuff from this into a more friendly family film, that'd be awesome.
Yes. I was going to say, well, after we get Scrooge's exposition about his shitty childhood,
Fair play.
then that's the point when Buddy's like, but there's room for everybody on the nice list.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh!
It's not too late. What kind of torture do we think they're going to mete out on Buddy now? I suppose I don't want to do it, sorry.
I mean, you mentioned the Jack in the Box.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that would be a good one to come back to. Because, like, you know, they had, like, that Scandinavian guy seemed very...
Are we willing to go this silly? They come
I
at,
am.
wait. They come at him with regular torture implements, and he just keeps laughing and saying it tickles. And in the end, the only thing that freaks him out is somebody accidentally kicks over a Jack in the Box.
Brilliant!
freaks out.
Brilliant! 10
And
out
that's
of
how
10.
they realise they can torture him with the Jack in the Box.
10 out of
brilliant.
10.
That's
yeah,
brilliant.
that is definitely sticker-worthy, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh my god, more fun than big fun.
Yes.
And then we get Snow Not Snow.
Yes.
With Judy dropping the stuff down through the vents.
Yeah.
Which leads to Santa disappearing up the chimney.
Yes.
Again, at this point, so does he leave Buddy behind? Well, I suppose he can't take him with him, can he?
Well, that
Although-
depends. We do have a because movie. We could play with the rules for Santa's Magic. But I'm not saying we should do that. I'm saying it's an option at this point.
Well, I mean, it is one that the filmmakers use. So, I don't get how Christmas magic works. It's like, you know,
That is true.
you know, if you want to invent a porthole or whatever, it's like, he's got sonic rings in there, what does it matter?
I mean, we could say that it does work for Buddy because he's spent all of his life living at the North Pole.
Ooh.
So
And-
he's kind of
and-
infused with Christmas magic in himself.
Yeah, like the whole thing is about believing and what have you, so if we're going by the rules of very vague, flimsy rules, because
Because we can.
we can, you know, in the wise words of the great philosopher Billy Piper, because we want to.
Santa grabs hold of Buddy, does the thing, and they both disappear up the chimney and appear on the roof.
Burn, mother.
That makes sense.
So he kind of he looks at Santa, and we kind of get a CGI morphing of David Harbour
Like-
to the Santa from Elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like the rose-tinted glasses come back up.
Yeah. Kind of like the opposite of a Doctor Who regeneration.
Kind of, yeah.
That kind of works because basically we get to the bit when they open the vault, which is going to go as it did because it's empty.
Yeah.
And then we have the bit when...
Sorry, hold on to that thought for 1 second.
Go on.
Just want to come back to this moment. We get this thing where he's, again, so from Buddy's perspective, where he's kind of seeing the two different Santas kind of morphed together, at which point David Harbour Santa goes, time to grow up, Buddy.
Ooh!
This is who I am.
Yes.
Yeah, that does fit this particular film.
Because...
Sorry. that
Yeah,
was it.
no, you're right, because, I mean, that it all works well, because the next bit, the bit when Trudy asks Santa what his wish is, and he talks about Mrs.
Yes, yeah.
Mrs.
Claus.
Claus.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, first of all, this is where we can actually start doing some flashbacks and some actual
Yeah, exactly.
scene
Like,
jumping.
we should see this, like, not just be told about it. It's a fairly, like, big part of the character.
Yeah.
And I get that you don't need everything spelled out, but it would have been nice to have, like, a scene. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be tons, but it needs to be enough.
Just something so we see it instead of be told it.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can even make it, again, because we're tying these two together, part of the reason for the friction between them is because Mrs. Claus always thought that Santa should have taken a more hands-on approach to raising Buddy, rather than just leaving it to the elves.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
That's
Backstory for
clever.
everybody. Yeah.
Oh, that's clever. Okay, that's so
Yeah,
clever.
have it. And then I was going to say, we have the bit when he chases the ring and finds the hammer. And I just imagine Buddy going, ooh, that's a big hammer. What are you going to build with it?
Oh, yes!
And the next scene
Yes, click it.
is going to be him beating the ever-living shite out of an awful lot of bad guys.
Oh! We could do something a bit different in terms of the action. Because, like I say, one of my personal issues, this is coming up a lot, I apologise, is I'm not a fan of like how the music is very self-consciously like aping other films. I kind of like the idea of when he's doing like the horrible hammer violence, and in the background you hear sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
He's singing loud to try and everyone to hear.
Exactly, and then it's like, and there's that playing over like really horrible violence.
What I'd also like to add into this as well, after he's taken out the B team, let's, just for the hell of it, throw in a C team that turns up.
Because why not?
And so you get Santa there, right, ready, like wipes all the blood off the hammer and things like this to get ready. And Buddy just runs forward with an armful of snowballs and takes them all out and knocks them all out with snowballs.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Because
we're playing with magic here, and we've already established that Buddy is an elf that's infused with Christmas magic. So it's in the rules of elf, it's in the rules of Violent Night. I think it's fine.
Counts. Like it, cool concept.
Because then, and also showing him as well, you don't need to kill them.
It's like salvage something from this.
Yes. And then we also get all of the stuff with, obviously Morgan running underneath, but all that's already happened. And that will bring us up to the end of Act 2.
Yep.
Groovy.
Yep, that's us, Act 2.
Hooray!
Yay.
Team.
Down to the third act.
Yes.
We get Jason's reveal.
That he is stealing all of the money, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. That just made me sad.
We get the Home Alone moment.
Sequence.
Yes. Which I think what I was going to suggest with that, again, coming back to something I said at the start, again, to help raise the stakes. Everything happens, but again, in a non-violent way because of what Buddy's done.
Of course,
yes.
I was
Which
forgetting that.
I approve of that.
But in this sequence, through all of this, one of the henchmen caps off a round and it hits Trudy.
Dang!
Oh my god!
Okay, you go into a really dark place.
But
I mean,
good. I'm sorry. If you're going to go dark, then we go dark.
Okay, all right, okay. I'll buy pressure.
This is what you've created, everyone. Trudy is shot. New girl is going to become old girl thanks to you. So sit with that.
I don't think we should have Buddy get too adult about things. It's probably the thing that's going to most challenge his, his Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Like you say, someone who believes in there's room for everyone on the nice list.
Yeah.
What happens when you face the ultimate challenge to that? Because that is
This is
a true judge of character. That is a good kind of Dark Knight of the Soul temptation moment. Or Spider-Man.
Here's a thought. We might have to sort of backtrack a couple of scenes for it, but
okay.
When they were interrogating Santa, they got the naughty nice list.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of disappears after that. I'm wondering if somehow it ends up in Trudy's hands.
Okay.
And like I don't know. I mean, I might be pushing my luck. Maybe she's looking at the naughty list to see how many people are left on it or whatever. And she sees her name flickering on and off the naughty list.
Take it.
Interesting.
So she has her dark night. Like, I'm being naughty.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a little extra. Little bit of extra character. Yeah, definitely extra style. I like that.
Which then adds weight to when she gets shot because she's like, it's a low point. It's an nadir for her, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. Take one, buddy.
A little thing you can add to that as well. Because it's a sad scene, and we can have it as a callback. Again, you did this. You know, like in the original Elf, we did the Baby It's Cold Outside song together.
Yeah.
That, but it's like really slow, really mournful, really emotional.
All in minor keys and all that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've got like proper John Lewis advert.
A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and
Sad and maudlin.
Yeah. Okay.
Santa to the rescue, obviously at the Santa to the rescue at the last moment, even though she's been shot, with Buddy in tow as well.
Of course.
So we were assuming then that the Scandinavian guy is knocked out. He's not killed.
Yeah.
It's a candy cane they call her, isn't it? The
I think it is, yeah.
I think so. I have to. I didn't memorise all of the code names. There were too many.
I think they called it candy
I also
cane.
couldn't be bothered.
Because obviously he then goes and kills her, but then obviously I think this is again another moment for Buddy to remind him of his better nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
And say, well, you know, treat every day like Christmas. You know, you should be forgiving.
I think that would be nice because, like, we've had Buddy's reality being a bit shattered by Santa, and like having Buddy reach into Santa's psyche and remind him of what he used to be.
Yes,
is like a nice payback.
Yeah. And then, like, maybe have, like, a little mini flash with, like, something cute, like maybe, like, a young Buddy, like giving him a scarf or something.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Which also gives us another chance to put in Miss Claus.
Yep.
Bingo.
Lovely, lovely. Okay. But they obviously they've got to look after Trudy. I mean,
Yeah, right. This is everybody's being dragged out to the manger to get some money. What's happening with Walter and the rest?
And the rest of them, because this is the bit where they kind of save themselves, don't they?
Yeah.
With Krampus, isn't it?
Yes, Krampus is the one. Yes, he gets
It's time for a murder.
beaten slowly to death with all the fire implements.
Well, let's say then that they take Michael, because they've still not been able to find Buddy.
Yeah.
So they take Michael as a hostage.
Right.
As the other kid, and probably, you know, he's probably, I mean, again, the other most intelligent one there.
Also, he will be obviously worried about Buddy throughout this, so he probably drew attention to the fact that he's his brother.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the other way that we could do that instead, if we want to, and again, it might mean just allowing us to go back a couple of scenes. Michael manages to break free, so then we can leave Trudy in Michael's care.
Ooh. Okay.
While
Nice.
Buddy and Santa go and take care of business.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is that okay?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
that's
nice. It's almost starting to go on rails.
It is a little bit. So instead, then we can have them, because they take Jason and they take his wife, don't they, down to the manger.
Yeah.
So instead, then let's say they take Zoe Deschanel instead,
Right.
Because they know that that's Buddy's love interest.
Yeah, as insurance.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Yes, which leaves Walter and Emily, and that to then be part of that team that take out Krampus.
Yes.
And that's them out of the film, then, really, isn't it? They don't really do anything else. We don't have to worry about them.
Groovy.
So it's just the big finale. How do we want this to go?
That's a tricky one.
Well, I mean, obviously we've added Buddy to the mix. I mean, to a certain degree, he's going to be just running along in Santa's footsteps, as it were.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, I'm presuming when Santa gets onto the actual snowmobile, he's actually, like, able to be a voice in his ear.
Yeah.
So he's holding on to the back of
So
him.
he's being Jiminy Cricket, you know, he's being the conscience to Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did wonder at some point, and again, we may have missed the moment now, because again, we're just throwing in random movie references. Because he is so wired on sugar that we almost get, whether you want to take it from Days of Future Past, whether you want to take it from Futurama, but we get the moment where he starts moving so fast that time slows down.
Oh yeah, and then I have like Lust for Life on in the background.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I don't know where we want to put it in. Oh, thank you. I mean, if we could put it in now.
Well, I mean, we could start it on the snowmobile ride.
Yes.
But I'm seeing, like, we could make a lot of use in it in the fight between between Scrooge and Santa.
Yeah.
That's where we go with this. I think Buddy's going to save Santa.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if you agree with me.
No, absolutely. No, I think that's...
We need to pull some Christmas spirit out of the
Yes, please.
butthole of this thing.
Please.
So it's Buddy who gets shot.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that's the kind of the final turning moment for Santa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, good kind of inciting incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take it. Take it.
How do you still believe?
So when everybody turns up, it's I believe in Buddy.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. And it's Santa's turn to dredge up some Christmas spirit like Buddy would normally do for him.
Mm-hmm.
So we get a reflection happening.
Yeah.
This could work.
Yeah, we do that and they try everything and nothing seems to have worked. And they kind of all step up, they turn their backs. And then Buddy just starts singing at the top of his voice.
I'm singing, I believe in Christmas, I'm singing.
Yay, Christmas.
And then we get the all the pathos, all that lovely kind of Santa ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the reindeer return.
And we've got our ending.
we have our ending.
Unless we want to tack anything on.
I have a request. Because I don't like in the film how they use Slade at the end. Because I love that, and I'm saddened that Slade got associated with it. So if we could put in like Christmas rapping instead, because that's quite a cynical Christmas song. And
fair enough.
We could use the Christmas in Hollenbrook, the Run DMC one.
Yeah.
Oh yes, because again, that's
it's also a callback to the film clearly being Die Hard with Santa. So
and also ironically a good symbol for my opinion on the Christmas band.
Yeah, I like it.
It all rhymes.
Yeah, agreed.
I love it, and that is our movie.
Yay! Huzzah!
Fantastic. So we're going to do what we always do: take a couple of minutes, gather our thoughts, just think about what we think. And we'll be straight back with our votes. Well, look at that. We're back.
Hello.
Here we are.
It's almost like we haven't moved.
I know,
Almost.
it's weird how that works. There's eons have passed in this time.
Okay, so I am sitting pretty on 7 stars. Who has
I'm on
what?
6.
I'm on 3.
Oh, dude. Well, you get to go first.
You should be on more than that.
I think you should be on at least 1 or 2 more than that.
Yeah.
That's very kind. Yeah. Are you sure? I don't want
No, absolutely.
I don't want to presume.
I'm sure there were a couple of times we said you
should
have a
just-
star for that.
All right. Well, I'll add it to 5 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. So it's now 5. Yay! That'll do.
But you're up first, buddy. Do we have a Christmas movie, maybe movie or not? What do you think?
This is so difficult because I think we've put a lot of work into it, but in my heart of hearts, because of my overall experience and the fact that I was shaking like I watched after I watched Munich, I have to say no.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Nothing wrong with being honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say yes. I think it does work. We had some fun, especially with the second act there. I think we made something a little bit different. We didn't run on rails too much. I mean, apart from the first act, but that seems to happen so often with mashups. So I think it works. And I think we brought a little... There's enough Christmassy to it. I think it works. I think it does work.
And I'm going to agree with you. I think we managed to add your favourite thing in there, throw some layers in there.
Oh, yes. Yeah, some layers, yeah.
And, again, that's why I'm surprised that you didn't like it, because we've added at least a veneer of the Christmas elements that are missing from Violent Night.
Yeah, I mean it's so tricky because I think the work that you've put in has been fantastic. I think the amount that you've put in with this has been really good, but it's still a lot of work of something I'm not a fan of. I can't switch that off. It's like if you said, write a musical about Ipswich, I'd still hate it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. I understand.
Yeah, but it is going to be a yes for me as well. I think we've elevated it beyond what it was.
Yeah.
And it's something that I would certainly be interested enough to go and give it a look if it was playing down at the local theatre. So now, as always, it's over to you lovely people at home. The poll will be running in all of our usual places on our community tab for the next 7 days on pin post on Twitter X, and for the next 24 hours on our story on Instagram as well. When we come back in February, we will announce whether we have a Christmas winner or not. That's it for us. Again, just to repeat what I said earlier, there won't be anything Friday, but there will be a special out on New Year's Day. I think we've called it before our Hair of the Dog show.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing you then, regardless of how you choose to spend the season. As always, please do look after yourselves, look after one another, and a Merry Christmas to all.
Come in and know me better, man.
As always, guys, TTFN.
How about a kiss, Santa Claus?
Ba 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 ba.